Capricorn, this is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries. It is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Please check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising signs because, well, they're parts of you, and very important parts. You'll be surprised at just how much you'll learn from watching your rising sign and moon sign videos as well. If you want an even deeper reading, I always provide an extended reading. I'll attach the link right below, and I do hope that you can join me for it. If you haven't yet, please be sure to subscribe to the channel and ring that bell. Select all notifications so you know when I upload your favorite content. Capricorn content comes out every single Wednesday. If you're looking for even more astrology and spiritual content, I have a second YouTube channel. It's called Astrology Motivation, and I'll attach the link right above here for you guys. So hopefully you can go and enjoy and subscribe over there as well. And if you're looking for, what was I going to say? Oh my God, I lost my train of thought. If you're looking to find me live and join me live, you can check me out on my Instagram profile. To find my Instagram profile, just go into that description box again and click the link. The link to all my profiles are down in that description box, or you can go to the header or the banner of this channel and you'll see a lot of little icons on the right hand side. Just click any icon, just click Facebook, just click Instagram. Instagram is where I go live most of the time. So just click that. I want you guys to get directly to the site and not go and try to search me, because there's just been so many frauds and so many scammers over there that people just are not getting to me. Like they're not finding my actual profile, and it's kind of actually horrifying and scary. They think that that's what's happening and they're not. So I just wanted you to know I only have one profile. Only one. Capricorn, only one. So we have Queen of Swords here, which means you're being very strategic and you're trying to be emotionally objective about something, perhaps a relationship. It's not about being cold. I mean, depending on the context of this card, she can be very cold or come off as cold. And this also could represent a woman counselor, a female counselor, a psychologist, maybe you're going to therapy or something like that. It could definitely include that, right? This is somebody who does have a emotional objectivity. And because of that emotional objectivity, she has a clarity, and that's her superpower, is clarity. There's a clarity to things because she doesn't let her emotions or her ego get in the way of just pure, quantifiable, what can I measure, what can I see, and, where do I want to take this? And so she is a master strategist, and she is, in a lot of times in my reading, she's my GPS card, saying that you are basically putting in your coordinates and making a decision of where you want to go with this, where you want to take this. She could actually be a real person in your life as well. This would be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius female, usually over the age of 35, could be very tall, elegant, imposing, somebody whose opinion you would respect because she always tells the truth and she always gives it to you like it is. So, Capricorn, here she is, front and center. So this could be an energy you're taking on or somebody that you're dealing with. The Hierophant, damn. So this is financial stability. This is also tradition. This is also a sense of marriage. It could be marriage or traditional value system or keeping up with tradition. It could be religion. What did I immediately think? This is almost like a strategy to a relationship or a strategy to getting married. Like, how do I get myself married, or how do I get myself into a better job, or how do I make money? This could all be strategizing on as to how do I build a really firm foundation to something. And then we have the Fool, which is take nothing with you, leave everything behind, and get to work on it. This is something that you may have just started, but these are two major arcana here. So ultimately, it's about walking toward just a higher state of life, or and this would mean luxury, right? This wouldn't mean necessarily really spirituality. This would be more second house energy, which is finances, financials. Like, how do I create an environment where I achieve what I want to achieve in my life? How do I make this 3D world into what, how do I make this 3D experience into what I want it to be? So this is you getting to work on that and taking that start. Could be a start to a new business, could be a start to a new job, could be a start to a new relationship that's also financially advantageous. And then we have 10 of Swords. So there's a lot of hardships and hits that you've been taking in order to walk this path. And a lot of things that are upset. You could be scared of things ending. You could have like fears and constant worries in your head about something coming to an end. There's a lot of pain here. There's a lot of suffering. But the worst has really happened. So ultimately, what do I do with it? And then we have the Sun card coming out. So we have Leo energy on the other side of everything, which is definitely being true to your heart, which is definitely believing and having courage in yourself and your convictions. It's also romance, right? Which this is a wonderful kind of energy, Capricorn. It's saying that all the trials that you're going through and the efforts that you're making are actually leading to a happier place, a better place in your life, and success. So, okay, how do I get there? How do I get there? So, if you know anything about tarot, you will know that 10 of Swords concerns me. I kind of want to know a little bit more about that. 6 of Wands is coming out here, which is really knowing what you want, knowing what attracts you, or making who you are public, getting out there in the public eye, letting who you are be seen and be known, people reaching for you, people wanting you, people grabbing for you. And then we have the 3 of Cups here, which is celebration, people celebrating you, being surrounded by friends, just having a good time. Ooh, this is really pretty. This could be you're actively involved or engaged in something with friends, and it's really making you feel good. But this is like success. This is sort of like the pathway to this is really going to work out. The Emperor is here, so you are, interesting enough, we had the second house, the Hierophant, and now we have the first house, the Emperor. He talks about the self. So how am I nurturing myself and making decisions in my 3D world that I can affect that will support the growth and development of who I want to be? This is Leo energy, 5th house energy, which is like I want to use like you definitely need a firmament, a strong financial backbone to feel most yourself, to feel like you really love who you are and love your fucking life. And then you can let your heart open a little bit. Without those things, however, things feel really scary, really wonky. I think you're willing to do what you got to do, though. And then we have more major arcana, the Star card coming out in your future. What the fuck can I say except Jesus, Capricorn? This is leading to a really successful place. The accomplishment of a lifelong goal, a dream, an aspiration, a hope, something that you've been wishing for, getting to a place where, you know, wow, this is just happiness. Shit. Aquarius is 11th house, which means kind of like really achieving, being noted or being realized in the world of community, in the community around you, being recognized, or developing or building a community and being recognized in that community as a leader, because Leo is here, a leader. And it's easy to be a leader doing something that you love, because it's not like you're seeking leadership for leadership's sake. It's that you're just becoming a leader because people listen to you, because you're so enthusiastic about what you do and what you want out of this circumstance. You're just so fucking, you're hitting this hard, man. You're really doing it, man. Okay, so what is this 10 of Swords, though? Because that's the only concerning energy. Right now, everything else is really adding up. What is the 10 of Swords? Maybe that's your motivation. We have the Queen of Pentacles here. You know what? Okay, fuck, I love it. 10 of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles falls out. And then the 9 of Pentacles comes here, which is finally getting what you deserve. you know what's happening. You have put so much of yourself into somebody that you're kind of feeling completely drained. That's the Ten of Swords. Like, I don't have anything left. I'm putting so much of myself into someone or something and that's the Queen of Pentacles, right? The Queen of Pentacles is that boss who everybody loves, and she's not taking a paycheck for herself. This is a sense of the Queen of Pentacles can keep a business running for hundreds of years, but she is living in squalor because she's making it work for everybody else. And it's not don't be greedy. It's like, don't be stupid, right? She gives everything away. She's just constantly giving her money away. She's constantly giving her energy away. So this is a sense of, that's where your Ten of Swords is coming from, like constantly giving yourself away. The Nine of Pentacles is here, however, saying, you know what, you are going to get paid back. There is retribution on the other side of this. And then the Strength card is here, where you are just really struggling with, where you are really tackling something that you are afraid of, or something that has been a major struggle of yours. Let me just sit back for a second and say, Capricorn, that there is a shit ton of major arcana here, which means something is fated. Something is happening to you. There is a huge new moon coming. I say huge because there's a stellium that's happening in Sagittarius while it happens. It's where the sun is. 11:11, it's where the sun is, it's where Mercury is. Mercury and the sun make for very confident energy. Mercury, the moon, and the sun, it's just this beautiful balance of being able to understand, articulate exactly who you are underneath, who you want to be, how you want people to see you, how you want to how you communicate them both, and how you kind of form a mental bridge between them both. It's very easy to do now. But let's think of what house this is in for you. It's in Sagittarius. So Capricorn, that would be in your 12th house. Sagittarius is your 12th house, your 12th house of mystery, right? Your 12th house of spiritual expansion, your 12th house of dreams and illusions. So in other words, like, what people project on you is essentially the 12th house. Think about that. It's like what you project on others, but also what they project on you. So all of this it's just that you're starting to see how other people see you. You're starting to understand how other people, why other people react to you the way that they're reacting to you. You're starting to comprehend their projections and see the projections for projections, like see it for what it is. And that's all starting to make sense to you in a way that you can logically and tangibly interact with it, which talks about the Queen of Swords, which is what she does, right? You're kind of getting this almost esoteric objectivity of sorts, so that you can start to see why maybe somebody is projecting something onto you, and you're starting to see it and starting to be able to grapple with it and deal with it. And ultimately, there's a lot of abundance coming through after this moon. Maybe stuff that you really even can't see right now, or let's see if I can see it. That's the point of the reading, right? Capricorn, no place like home has come out. Okay, are we establishing a new home, buying a new home? Like, what's going on with home? Something about home. No place like home. All that glitters. All that glitters. Somebody's wearing a mask. Like, there's a sense of realizing I've paid a very high price for a very fancy thing. And that's where Taurus energy is coming in. It's like, is this worth it, right? All that glitters is not gold. What is the real value of what I've sold something for? No place like home is here in the past. Walking away from that, truth be told, which is finally understanding or coming to acceptance, or finally hearing what you need to hear. No place like home, and truth be told, where you really belong. Where you feel you really belong, and the striving for that, and what it's cost you, because all that glitters is now you're starting to see everything that you thought would, especially with Taurus energy, everything you thought would make you happy, you're starting to see that it doesn't make you happy. You can go from rags to riches, and ultimately you still take yourself with you. So there's nowhere you can run from who you are, and in a couple of days on December 1st, Neptune is going direct again. So ultimately, it'll be a hell of a lot easier and clearer for us to understand how illusions have played a role in our lives right now, because we kind of need that buffer of that Neptunian energy. We kind of need that buffer, like when things get too real, it's almost it's almost like we escape into fantasy even more, because we don't have that natural buffer to help us be able to touch upon the illusionary the way that we normally would. So Neptune in retrograde can actually bring up a lot of just questions about, do we really want this, or is it really as beautiful as we thought it was, and who is that man behind the curtain? And that's kind of what it is. That's kind of Neptune in retrograde. So as Neptune goes direct, we may see the illusion of Oz again, but we've had this powerful journey through Neptune retrograde to see, well, guess what? Oz is really just a man, but he's not just a man, is he? He does have insights, and he does give them ultimately what they need. It's just not as magical as they thought it would be, but it is still exactly what they needed. And so this is kind of what you are going through. You're starting to realize that all this Oz stuff was really just a bunch of bullshit, and the real value is what you've earned as you've come through all these trials, right? And you're kind of like clicking your heels. There's no place like home. I want to go home. I want to be home. This is going to be a fine-tuned, almost like homing beacon to you as you find your way into what truly makes you happy, not just what you thought would make you happy. And a lot of the Capricornian energy really thinks, oh, I'll be happy with all these creature comforts, right? I'll be happy with a higher pay, or a better job, or I'll be happy. Happiness is a decision. It's a choice. It's a choice to be happy with what you have, and then whatever you have will be something of value. And then we have obstacles and challenges is coming through. Yeah, you're starting to see that there's so much for what I wanted. There's so much hard work that has to be done. So even though that could be glittery and shiny, there's still dirt under my nails. Now you guys will take those scuffs. And I think that that's kind of what you're focused on right now, or you're focused on dealing with all of these obstacles and challenges to what your goals were. I want you to sit back and realize that even when you attain these goals, there's going to be obstacles and challenges, because the glitter part is just, a bunch of bullshit. I'm just letting you guys know. There's always going to be obstacles and challenges. That's just life. Capricorn energy, please. Capricorn energy. We have purification and detoxification. It's time to release physical and energetic toxins from your life. Physical and energetic toxins from your life. This could definitely be what you're eating, whatever toxins, right? All that glitters. What do I need to release? What do I need to let go of? What do I need to take the shine off of, and realize that, wow, even diamond rings tarnish, and they have to be shined every once in a while. There's a responsibility to everything. That's the kind of feeling I'm getting here. Hold on. We're going to go into, so this is an energy reading, and the difference between this reading and the extended is simply this. This reading provides you energetic insights for whenever you're watching it. The extended reading provides answers. So you want insights, you just do the YouTube video. You want answers, you do the YouTube video, and you do the extended. Adjustments are required. So yeah, it's going to be harder than I thought to get to my dreams. But you know what the good news is? It's clearly you're on your way there. You are being pulled to your dreams, and I want you to stay on this course, because this is the right course. But it's challenge. What else can I say? It's a challenge. It's not going to be as easy or smooth or luxurious. It's just so much more complicated than that in the real world, right? But ultimately, the good news is you are headed in that direction. But you may need to change what you dreamed of. You may need to change or be adjusting to these new non-rose colored glasses, these real glasses, these glasses that are just like sort of reality bites kind of glasses. These are adjustments that you're starting to make based on the fact that, hey, there's gravity in the real world, and that sucks, but it's something that we have to work within. Hey, there are bills to pay in the real world, and that sucks, but that's something we have to work in. Now, you guys tend to be okay in this world and be okay with the practicalities of the world, but it's the goals that it is off. It's like I want these goals, I want these things, but then when the pragmatic and practical comes to getting these things, there's a sense of, am I doing something wrong? I don't think you're doing anything wrong except giving all of yourself away. Allow yourself a little bit more flexibility, because flexibility is always a challenge for you guys. Let's go over into the extended. I do hope that you can join me. The link is right below. Please remember to like this video and share it on your social media platforms, and I will see you guys soon.